Hello everybody, I am going to give you a quick class on how to properly put the M4A1 Jcad into operation. First thing you want to do is you're going to want to make sure that the proper sleeve packet's in here, okay? This is the proper sleeve packet. If you have the one that looks like it's brown or black charcoal, do not use it or turn it, because if you do, you could damage a piece of equipment. Next thing you want to check for is you want to check you have the batteries in here, okay? They're going to take 4 AA batteries. Okay, we're going to put it in. Next thing you do, deal with the rain cap. We are going to move the rain cap. As you see, you notice there's little ticks right here. We're going to press and go counterclockwise to the next tick mark right here, right before dealing with the air piece where it plugs in that, to start this piece of equipment up. Right. At this time, what's happening is it's going through its wait mode. This is natural. All it is it's pretty much going through its test mode, make sure it's pretty good. Now, the thing is, dealing with this piece of equipment, you must run it at least once a week for 30 minutes. Because if you do not, what will happen is it will take a very long time before you get out of wait mode. And that means you're going to have to keep it running until it gets out of wait mode. Now, after 72 hours, if it does not get out of its wait mode, it is considered deadline, and you're going to have to send that back to the manufacturer. All right. Okay, now it's complete. Now we can conduct a sampler test. Okay, first thing we're going to end up doing, we're going to pull out the confidence test, which is this right here, okay? The way it's set up is there's a G side and there's H side. What we're going to end up doing is trying with the G side first, okay? What you're going to do, you're going to end up placing it right where the inlet's at, okay? Now it's going off. This is very natural. All it's going to be like that. Now, once it's done, what you're going to do is you're going to do the H side. Sometimes the H side won't work because you might have an ineffective one. In this case, I'm picking up G and H, so we are good to go. So now we know this piece of equipment is fully operational. Okay, next step we're going to end up doing is I'm going to show you certain functions on here that you can end up using. Okay, if you need to go in the menu, you press M for menu. Confidence check, yes, no, you can choose that. If you want to get out of the menu, hit exit. Okay, detection mode. This allows you to put in either survey or monitor mode. Clear icon. Okay, you want to clear the icon alarm, yes or no. Okay, display. This is going to tell you dealing with like how light or how dim or how dark you want the lights, background lights, and contrary, okay? With this, it's going to end up, we're going to show you, you could put it dust, dark, sunlight, off, or while you're wearing EVGs. Background mode, power save, or continuous. Contrary, this is going to influence still on how dark and how light or dim you want it. Okay, time and date. It's going to tell you time and date. Now, if the time and date is not correct, that's okay, because further down the menu, we'll be able to change the time and date. Okay, audio. You can set it up for high, medium, or turn off. This is more dealing with the audio alarm. Status. Status is going to tell you dealing with the alarm, agent alarm log. In this case, this is talking about dealing with what we did with the confidence test. Okay, fault log. There's nothing, good to go. Runtime, this is going to be important because for inspection purposes, they'll be able to tell you exactly how much this piece of equipment has been run. Version is going to tell you M1 Alpha 1 and give you the serial number. Okay, we're going to get out of there. Go to setup, type of battery, chargeable, non-chargeable. Reset sleeve. This is where if you get a bad sleeve packet or it's time to reset, you're going to take out the sleeve. You're going to turn the piece of equipment off, take out the bad sleeve packet, put the new one in, and then go to this menu and set it. Okay, set clock. This is where you'll be able to change the format on the clock. I know this format is wrong. Right now it's 11:10, so what we're going to do is we're going to put it to the right time. Okay, today's date is September 7th, September 20th, so we're good, 2023. Once we're good, hit click, date format. Okay, here, we could put it, as you see right here, date, month, year, or month, date, year, or Zulu time. Okay, we get out of here. Don't worry about the key guard. We're not going to touch that function. Leave it alone. System check. Okay, this is where you'll be able to check if the display sounds right. Okay, we're going to go into sound. Now, if you've seen the display like this, it is good to go. Hit menu. Sound. Okay, you're going to check if it's off. Obvious, no sound. If you hear the alarm sound, it's going to sound like this. If you have the malfunction, it's going to sound like this. We are good to go. Okay, now another portion dealing with this piece of equipment is if you want to take off the rain cap, the way it's going to work is, I'm going to show you. You're going to end up doing the same. You're going to end up pressing down and going counterclockwise. Except this, what's going to happen is when you get past this tick mark in this female end for this earpiece, it's going to pop up and it's going to turn off. Okay. Next step. You're going to put the extension on, nozzle extension, okay? Don't put it this way. You make sure it's facing this way, because if you do not, it won't work. When you turn it on, it is automatically, this piece of equipment is going to turn back on. Now, what you're going to end up doing is, you're going to put on the nozzle extension. At this point, when you have this set up, you'll be able to make it a point detector. Now, if you want to switch it back in with the rain cap on, obviously, take this off, unsnap the nozzle extension, or nozzle, excuse me, it's going to turn off. Now, you're going to put the rain cap back on, you're going to turn it to where the tick mark's at. Pay attention how this nose is, because if this nose is not properly seated with the rain cap, where the tick mark at, is not going to turn on. Now, if you want to turn it off, press down, go clockwise. Yeah, here we go. Sometimes it'll mess with you. Now it's off. Okay, this concludes my presentation.